Hello and welcome to today's lesson from the IELTS coach. Today we are going to do more speaking part 2 practice, and in this video I will show you 3 new topics for part 2 of the speaking exam, and these topics will focus on describe an event. So if you've watched my previous videos, you know I've done topics for describe a person and describe a place. Today will be describe an event. And the reason I've divided the topics like this into topic types is because if you can describe one event, you should be able to describe any event. The information you give is the same. The details are different. But when you describe an event, you are describing the name of the event, the location of the event, when the event took place, why you attended the event, how you felt about that event or experience. So the questions and the information you give is going to be very similar. Of course, the names and the places and the dates will change. But practice describing several different events and then describing any event will become easier. So let's look at 3 event topics that are going to be used this year, 2020, in IELTS Speaking Part 2. And the first one that we have here is describe a performance you enjoyed watching. So a performance is an event, a musical performance, a play, a presentation, a live show of some sort. So, of course, what it was. Was it a play? Was it your child's musical recital? Was it, a musical concert, a famous band or a local band? Some kind of performance where people are performing on stage. So what it was, describe it, give some details. When and where you saw this performance. So as I said before, you want language for time and location. As I've said in previous videos, don't say one thing when. It was last year. When last year? What month? What time of day? Okay, give more details. Where you saw this performance, describe the place. Okay, it's not about describing a place, but this question is. So give 1 or 2 sentences to describe where it was. It was in a big stadium with 100,000 people. It took an hour for me to drive there. Or it was in a small cafe. Someone was reciting poetry. Only about 10 people attended. So describe the atmosphere and the place. Who performed? So describe the performers, whether it was a famous band and how long they'd been a band, or a school group and how old they were and why they were doing it. And the last one there, why you enjoyed the performance. So how did you feel about it? Why was it good or interesting for you? Why was it enjoyable or fun? You were proud to see your kids performing on stage, or you dreamt about seeing that famous band for a long time. Give reasons why you liked it. And we can see with this particular topic, the questions are going to be similar for other events or performances or experiences. What it was, when, where, who, how you felt, why, same questions, even though the actual topic, a performance, will change. The next one, instead of performance, they've got experience. Describe an experience you had as a member of a team. So again, when and where were you a member of a team? Was that university as part of a project? Was it at work as part of a team building activity or a project that you had? When and where was the experience? Again, details, not just one answer for each question. Who were the members of the team, like the previous one? Okay, so who? Was it your colleagues, your classmates? Who were they? How well did you know them? How did you feel about them? Describe the other team members. What you did together, so what the performance or experience was. Again, 2 or 3 sentences, not one thing. We made a poster. More detail. How long did it take you? What was the poster about? What did each team member do? Give details. And why you became a member of the team. And I would add something else. The teacher told me, and it was a good way to build skills. It was a good way to meet people. It's one question, why you became a member. Don't give one answer. Give 2 or 3 reasons why something happened. So the next event style of topic for speaking part 2 is describe a time you were not allowed to use your phone. So this is still an event, an experience, a time that something happened, or in this case, something was not allowed to happen. Does it look familiar? When and where this situation occurred? Was it at primary school or high school or in a musical concert or in a court when you were on jury duty? Why, when and where were you when you were not allowed to use your phone? In the IELTS exam is one good example. Say why you were not allowed to use it. For IELTS, you're not allowed to use it because you can't check words or you can't look for information. So why? Again, a common question. What you wanted to use your phone for. So you wanted to use it, but you couldn't. Why did you want to use it? Maybe it was at a musical performance and you wanted to tell someone you were going to be late, but you couldn't because everyone would get angry. So what you wanted it for. And the last one, again, a very common last question, not just for this style of topic, but how you felt. How did you feel about not being able to use it? Were you angry? Were you confused? You don't know why they don't let you? Were you understanding? Explain how you felt, not with one sentence, 2 or 3 sentences. So I want you to see with these, even though it's 3 different events, a performance, a team experience, and a time not allowed to do something, they're 3 different things, but they're going to be very similar in the language you use. When, where, who, why, how. Those questions are the same, the language is going to be similar. So again, you have 3 new topics to practice with. With the part 2, practice taking the notes. Practice using your notes to make sentences in speaking. Practice speaking on your own for 2 minutes. I recommend recording that part. Listen to yourself. Oh, I can do better than that. Do it again. Don't just look at the questions. Oh yeah, easy, I can do this. If it's easy, do it. Take the notes, do the speaking, listen to yourself, give yourself an assessment. So here are 3 more topics to practice with. Practice, take your time, look for other event style of topics and notice the similarities. And I have another video coming soon for the other topic type in speaking part 2. Go back and watch my other speaking videos for part 2 and part 1 that I put out recently. Keep practicing your speaking skills and good luck with your IELTS preparation. Thank you for watching and I will see you next time.